Good morning, folks. It's 6:30 a.m. and I'm blowing little baggies everywhere. Now it's 6:31, Friday, January 29th. 6:30, completion. 3, other people meeting, coming together. 6, intuition, the sum of all metaphysical abilities. Just calling it intuition. And then 631, 136, the self with the people, struggling to achieve, to regain themselves, become aware of themselves through intuition. I only look like hell right now because I do. I need to go get cleaned up. Yesterday was a pretty rough day. Today I'm going to talk about caring. What is it? What the hell's the matter with it? Or is there anything the matter with it? Where is it? Why don't we have more of it? Why would we want more of it? How does that relate to what's coming soon? What do you call caring? To me, caring is something that is a byproduct, something that is just produced automatically by something I have inside. It's called love. It's called compassion. It's those frequencies of who you are. This video is not about me, but I'm going to have to use myself as an example from time to time. I do that a lot. Too much. But if I pull myself down in the dirt, then those of you that really care, which is most all of you that listen to me, listen to this, it helps give you affirmations, reaffirm the fact that I don't care about myself as much as I should. I care about my job. I'm highly motivated. Alright, that's enough of that. Here I am about to lose my house. I mean, if certain things don't happen, this house is going to be gone. And just when I thought it was saved, all of a sudden, all these lawyers coming in from the same firm that they're not talking to each other, and it's like I'm doing duplicate copies of everything. I'm not cutting down a law firm. These are good people, very good, very sharp, very intelligent. It's being done to them on the other side. Does everything that happens to you come from you being abused, or the other side? Woo, the other side, no. Does the important stuff, when it's time for important stuff to happen to you? Yes. 90%, over 90% of everything that happens to you when you're in a stressful situation is being orchestrated on the other side. Why? To make you bigger. That's the old way. The old way, the old beings are dead, gone, destroyed. But little raindrops of their energy, little moisture drops of their energy that's hanging around somewhere, it will be dead as soon as they get out of here. That's how something changes. You get rid of what's causing the bad stuff. Okay, calm down. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. Creation is set up so we eat animals, the most blessed things there are for us, to help us get through life, understand things, the most intelligent, fortitudinous beings there are. We eat them. We abuse them. Plants, the same thing. Cut down the trees, put up a nice house. It won't sell, do it. What the hell's going on? It's called creation the way it's set up. Who cares if you can't breathe because there's no trees to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen? You don't need air. What? What? It doesn't matter. Get that new house. You're going to have the new microwave and the new everything in it. And don't forget the new car. And the government says there's too big a carbon footprint. I've never seen a footprint made out of carbon. It's amazing. This whole thing's full of crap. So caring, what is it? It is a natural occurrence that happens, that flows from certain frequencies that many of us, that most of us have. There's a lot that don't. There's a lot that are abusive because of it. And as these bodies die, when their spirit comes out, it'll be totally destroyed. Completely eradicated. Burned. Just it's an energy wave. Totally destroys it. Kills it. Gone. Forever. What's on the other side, manipulating things in my life, trying to keep me in body so they can keep playing. And there's more to it than that I was talking about yesterday. Some of the things on the other side that are bigger and can do more are letting all the idiots show themselves. Well, how much do they have to show themselves? Why are they letting something go too far? Because the old way is overstress. Overstressing me? Let me tell you something. Not smart. Not smart for what's on the other side. That means they're dead. Oh, when he comes out, he's gonna be different. He'll remember his. Oh, I'll remember. When I come out, I'm coming out with this Jay guy. Okay? I'm coming out with him and all the abuse he's been given. I'm coming out with the knowledge, the physical knowledge of what's wrong in this life, of the love he has for animals, the love he has for everyone. And I'm pissed. I'm real pissed. The more they keep me in a body, the worse it is for them. That's arrogance. That's everything that needs not to exist, and it won't. I had so many big hitters. I remember Aramelius when he used to exist. He looked at me what I was doing, because hell, Ara came from him, and I'm the biggest part of Ara there is. My focal point's right around just over half the volume of Ara. It's the only reason I can do what I do through this body. That almost no one sees, and that's fine. I don't care if you see it or not. I care about doing it. I mean, it'd be nice for you to know, but so what? It's good you don't. The only people I really want to know is when they're being, well, it's not wanting them to know, they just know. Even then, I don't care about them wanting to know. I do want people to know there is something that's really strong that loves them, and it's not just one being either. But when some of you have been attacked by spirit, even your own angels, when they're still around, going after your children to keep you in line, then you tell me about it, and I immediately, right then and there, kill them. And then you're just like, then I smile, tell a dumb joke, and hang up. The new format of caring is coming. It's compassion, honor, equality. Things are going to change drastically. I haven't even cleaned my head yet today. I got stuff hanging around. It's going to get hurt. Just one last time though. I've been so careful to separate the different energies and things, and I'm just burnt out. All these sick little bastards called matadors that abuse bulls. These little jerks are kind of careful to make sure they don't get the bull too pissed before this starts. But they want them pissed enough to have some excitement. Yeah. You're seeing more and more of those guys getting ripped up in horns. There's not enough of them being mutilated like that by the bulls. You know why? How do I know this? Because they're still matadors. Caring is important. It's good to care about yourself, but it's caring about others. That is a normal flow of who you are inside. I'm about to lose my house. I've got a family member, and she's Lily inside. I need to get her home. I'm gonna. But you might ask, why the hell am I even involved in this right now when I'm about to. I could, for all intents and purposes, I could be put on the street Tuesday. Okay, what's that, 3 days, 4 days? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days from now, I could be put on the street. All the animals and everything else. That's what the other side's letting us come to. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that's some of the stupidity in what's going on. And is the other side doing this so I'll make this video? No. You can see and feel over there. They think they're doing a jam-up job, but they're starting to realize I'm more pissed than they expected I would be. Why? Because they're stupid. They don't understand. Lily and Ara, their main bodies, energy bodies, they're all tucked away again. They know. They know what creation needs. They're not running around with a lot of focal points in them, but they have the gut feeling. Gut feeling is like an on-off. Solar plexus, it's a yes or no kind of thing. More than anything else, but it is. They understand. Lily's driver is incredibly loving and very passionate, but also understands and makes decisions properly, as best as can, while being in that body going through that life. Same thing with Ara. Why don't we care more? Why aren't we allowed to care more? Why doesn't caring mean more? Why don't you see more caring for other people in creation? Why isn't there much caring at all in creation? First being, hello, 27.5% negative for source, spirit, original source. That's bad. That's too much. These new 4 beings coming out of the first dimension, and anything over 7%, no. No. That way, if they release something, the most negative it can be is probably going to be about 17%, which is strong and clean. Frustrating. The original first being didn't care about anything. All they cared about, well, they didn't care about anyone else. All they cared about is themselves. Totally selfish. It's incredible. You can't have caring because it cuts down on the abuse. That cuts down on the growth of their cattle, which is all of you. Because they want you to multiply, have kids, and have more people to praise them. Is that a fracked up system? Yeah, I believe so. Love a coffee. That's pretty sad, huh? It doesn't take too much to please me. That's why I'm simple. These overalls are not a comment, a symbol, or something. Whatever I like them. It is. They fit me. You'll find the opportunity much more readily available to express your feelings of care for others and to do something with it without hurting yourself anymore. Look at these wonderful insurance companies. They have these huge buildings. It's like Burju said the other day. You know, she said, "Jay, look at these buildings, and it's just like, it's like a tumor on Gaia." And man, I understand that. I feel it. Um, what's the purpose of the big buildings that cost so much money? To have insurance for people, make sure they pay, and then you make laws to make sure they have to pay, and then you perpetuate a money profit situation, the reptilian way. Force people into this, create that money, and that makes everybody work harder. For what? That's just one business. There's going to be some heads rolling. I am no better than a stick in mud, but I'm coming out. And a lot of people ain't going to like that. And I think that's good. Because they're the ones that are causing issues for others. I don't know how to be anything other than what I am. And I'm okay with that. Isn't that what everyone should be? What who they really are? Con artists. First thing popped into my head. Taking advantage of people. Yeah, the other side's pretty stupid. They don't care because they're not in a body. Then when you're out of the body, you go home and you're out of it and you say, wow, I'm just so glad I'm not in that anymore. And then everyone here in a body is like, oh, I can't get out of the body, I gotta stay here, I gotta stay alive. Keep me alive. Try to commit suicide to leave. What happens? If you fail, we're gonna get you. We're gonna put you in jail. Put you in a mental institution so we can make sure that we take the rest of your money. Then you come out and you got a real reason to be freaked out because you're broken on the street. Or, in the meantime, we abuse your family members, stressing them out, making them worry, and taking their money. People, it all goes round and round and round. It's called abuse. Damn. It's funny. It's the other side. It's almost like who's the boy that cried wolf or something? It's like I talk about something nobody can see, so it's like I'm generating something out of nothing. Folks, I'm very simple. Please don't think I'm stupid. I can figure things out when I need to as far as that kind of thing, fine. I just have a hard time reading and stuff anymore. There's so much of me out of my body now. I'm getting stronger and stronger. I mean, literally, my energy's changing, just getting stronger. The other side is really screwing up. It's like Peugeot was saying, there's no need for you to be here anymore. And she said she's amazed, too, that they just don't understand. She knows I don't take that in any bad way. She knows how bad I want to get out of here. When Herky's gone, It'll it'll be put together to go. House or no house. You would not believe what the other stuff on the other side is trying to run through my head, trying to keep me here. It's disgusting. I'm just going to leave it there. It's disgusting. They don't understand. And that's why they will not be allowed to have anything to do with anyone's life, whether or not they still exist or not. Does that sound cold and hard? Yes, it is. And that's what it needs to be. You want change? To really make change and to keep it there, make things right, sometimes you got to clean the plate. And that's been going on with our and Lily's energy too. I mean, they've been abused more than anything else. They're stronger than anything else, but they've been abused more than anything else. You think they haven't had problems? Yes. We're family, folks. All of us. We're family. We've been at the same, living in the same house, suffering together. You got one big brother and one big sister. They're coming out, and your brother, he's a big old SOB. He's pissed. There is no God. There's no wonderful universal energy. What there is family, and family's coming together. And the ones that are able to do something about it, because they do care, are. That's what I'm about. That's what's going to happen. People can say, oh, Jay talks about this or that, whatever, big talk. Yeah, well, when's the last time they went into someone's brain and actually made it grow? When's the last time that they gave until they had nothing left to give and they found a way to get something to give it away? What the hell are they doing for others other than themselves? Caring's coming back, folks. You've been given lives where caring is just literally put down, made unprofitable. The expression of heart frequencies, the biggest one, I think, probably, if not, it's huge, is caring. It's been put down. It's been kept from happening as much as possible by the original first being. Do you think they cared? Do you think this creation exists because the first being, your loving God, actually cared? You're kidding me. If that's what you think, take your face, your whole head, shove it in the toilet, flush it 3 or 4 times, come out for air, get some good oxygen inside your brain, and get your mind thinking. Just open up your eyes. When you wipe your face off, open up your eyes and look around you. See how things are set up around you. Get yourself out of your own little world and just look at what's happening around you. Now that probably relates to 1.5% of the people that are listening. But by my saying it, you understand what I'm talking about. Where does my anger come from? Abuse, wrongful treatment of others. And I'm sick of it. I don't like it against me, it pisses me off, but it pisses me off even more when it's done to everyone else. Jay's aggressive. Damn straight I am. Damn straight. Excuse me. You think I'm aggressive now? Wait till I get the hell out of this damn body. Then there's the others. He keeps talking about leaving, keeps talking about leaving. What do you want me to just put a gun on my head? Would that make you all happy? Screw you're happy. If that's what you think, screw you're happy. And of course, again, folks, this is actually less than 1%. Have it your way. You just can't do that in life because it's made not to be your way. It's made to be a struggle and too abusive. But that's a good slogan, the one that Burger King used it, huh? For once in life, have it your way. It's only a burger. You know, we killed and destroyed animals, cut their heads off, they bled to death, and you know, everyone's watching everyone else suffer, feeling it. Yeah, we're having it. Have it your way. Have a hamburger. I'm not beating everyone up that eats meat. I mean, I can't stand the food I put in my mouth. It disgusts me. Plants are alive. So where's the caring? I think it's awesome that Lily's driver's name is Karen. That's so close to caring. She does. She's been tortured just like the rest of us. But Aaron, Lily, it's worse. I gotta go. I gotta jump through these hoops and do all the stupid stuff that no one tells you about until it's 24-hour deadline. That's amazing. And it was done to him. It was this law firm is excellent. Excellent. These thoughts are taken out of their heads. These law firms, these people in there, they have the process taken out of their heads, same way mine gets messed with. There's actually some positive action on the other side. There's part of Lily that's listening. See, there's little parts of Lily over there that are so excited and they think it's so fun and they don't care about what happens over here. They don't bother to look. We're in charge now. We're in charge now. And some pieces of air over there. They don't even care. They don't even look at what's going on in the bodies. They don't care. What's had more lives than anything else? Me and Lily's driver. What's going to run everything? Me and Lily's driver. Did you hear what he just said? He thinks he's God. There is no God. They're dead. Thank you. You're welcome. That crap's over. Remember something. If you worship something, you're asking it to become arrogant and treat you worse. You want to be thankful for something like your food you eat. You don't thank no stupid God that doesn't exist, that's abusive and created all this crap for you. Anyway, you thank the animal who gave its life that you're eating it. The plant that gave its life. Plants are alive. They have a kundalini. Damn. Why is it important for everyone to wake up? Gee, I don't know. Why is it important for everyone to become stronger? Their abilities and everything else? Gee, I don't know. It wouldn't be to see the real truth so they could have a real life instead of running around acting and they don't even know they're acting. Then you listen to stuff on the internet, Teal Swan and the rest of them, oh, this is how you live. Oh, da, da, da. Nice background. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's nice. Say some nice soft words. How does that get you through the day? You start thinking this is a certain way. Oh, yes, this, la, la, la. And then after a while, it just doesn't fit anymore. And so where are you? Back where you were before. It's not that she doesn't say any nice stuff. Okay, I'm not saying that. How can people talk about what's going on in a busy intersection when they're blind and they have a bucket over their head? If they can't see, they don't know. That's why you need to wake up. So many of you care so much, man. It's awesome. I feel the love you have in your hearts. I can't reach out and feel it all over the place because it just makes me break down. The heart is incredible, the power that it can produce. But the pain that it goes through is also incredible. That was another tool for the original first being, male and female, to abuse the spirit while in the body to make it bigger so that when it's time to put them together, they release more souls. There'd be more, instead of 100,000, there'd be 100 trillion. What I'm being ridiculous, okay? Instead of 100 million, it'd be 100 billion. Or a lot more, depending on the size of the souls. And then they all praise Mother, Father, God, so their praise system gets bigger. That's why creation was made. Literally. That's why the first being, male and female, made creation is to produce a praise machine for them. to make them feel better about themselves because they were 27.5% arrogant and they sucked and they're dead. Now things change. How long has that been there? The way we measure time on this planet, 2,863.34 trillion years. That's how long creation's been around. Having lives. It's almost as big as the deficit of the United States. All that crap, politics, it's all bullshit. It's a tool. That stuff's changing. When I do get out of here and I finish relaxing, becoming myself, and get everything figured out, and it won't take long at all, you're going to see some hard change. Real hard. Let me tell you something. Look at the oceans. Watch the oceans. Earthquakes. So it's going to come hard. Those people abusing everyone, they're not going to be set aside and tortured or anything like they've been doing to everyone else, but they're going to die a hard death. They'll suffer one time and that's it. Boom. No more. As we say in Atlanta now, no mas. That's enough of them. I think it's good when you have a lot of ethnicity, different cultures in an area. And I think it's pathetic that the original Americans are treated worse than anyone else ever could be. The Indians. My people, my children. Abuse, folks. It's leaving. You will have more freedom and a better environment to release, to use, to utilize, to let flow your compassion, your love, your honor. You will be able to be more of who you really are. This isn't just this one planet, folks. This is for the whole playground. Oh well. Change is coming. I got to get out of here, take care of the animals, and get cleaned up, and then take on saving the house. Let's see what the other side does about this. They don't care about much. They don't care about the ones that do care, don't care enough. They got problems coming. Everything that has issues with compassion and honor has one big problem coming. I love you all, man. Take care. Have a good one.